Hey guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video for me, and please excuse my messy office. I am sending this to you guys, you're a special group. You are either a part of our leadership team for ECM, or I have recently asked you to become a part of it. And I wanted to send this video out, first of all, for those of you that can't make the meeting tomorrow, and then also just as kind of a heads up of the information we're going to be talking about, so you can kind of be thinking and praying. I'm wanting you guys specifically to kind of step into a little bit more of a leadership role for ECM, and so this will just kind of give you some time to pray about that and think about it and decide if it's the right move for you and something that you want to do. So as you guys have noticed, we have been growing and growing. Even, I've only been in this position since December, but just consistently every month we have had some more kids and new families, and it's been really exciting. And so we have been planning and working on how we can facilitate this growth in the best way possible for the kids, but also for you as our volunteers, to make it a fantastic experience for you, something you love doing, something that's not stressful for you but easy. And so with that, we've come to a place where we are ready to sort of revamp how we do ECM with specifically with scheduling and things like that. And so I cannot tell you how excited I am about this. Just realizing the potential of we're kind of changing the way that we structure the scheduling, and the growth that it's going to allow for is super exciting to me. And as we make plans to, we're having more kids come, but then as we make plans to have more classrooms and building space, we need more volunteers. And so the way that we're kind of restructuring this is really going to enable us to bring on those volunteers and handle them and make it a really great experience for everybody. And there's a couple of reasons why we're really making these changes. One, like I'm saying, is just growth. This kind of streamlines the scheduling process and makes it easier to bring on new volunteers. And so we're kind of making ourselves able to have more volunteers. As it is, we have a lot and we need more. And so we just want to do our very best to make sure that we are organizing everything well and making it a really good process. Also, something that I've really wanted to work on is just a better team feel in ECM as a whole. And for us it's a little harder because we just go to our classrooms and then leave, and of course we feel connected to the kids and maybe the other helpers in our room, but it's hard to feel connected to everybody that serves. In fact, a lot of you may have never even met everybody that even serves in ECM. And so what we're trying to do is really help create that team feel and help each other get to know each other. So with that said, I'm going to just briefly go over kind of how we're changing the scheduling, and then I want to spend a little bit more time talking to you about the role that I'm liking you guys to step into, and if you're willing to do that, and kind of how that's going to work. So I'm going to show you this sheet that I've printed here. It's really exciting. We've worked a long time on this. You can see this little chart here. This is kind of our scheduling here. So basically what we've done is we have made every Sunday of the month a team. And of course we have team colors because that's exciting. And this is red and orange. They kind of look the same, but I'm super pumped about the team colors. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to place every volunteer onto a team. And so you would work on that specific Sunday, and you would work both services. But you're only working one Sunday a month. So kind of a big change for a lot of people. Some of you work every Sunday, some of you work two, some of you just work one currently. And so it is going to be kind of a switch up for all of us, but it's going to really help streamline the process and help to allow for new people to come in, be trained better, and it's going to help with the transitions between classes, between services. And so I'm really, really pumped about this, guys. So I actually, all the sheets that I'm going to show you today, I'm going to include in this email to you so you can kind of go over them. What I've done as far as creating this schedule and where I've placed people on the Sundays is just kind of roughly based off of where people already serve or what days people already serve. So some of this might have to be changed if people's work schedules or things like that don't allow. I'm hoping for the most part it'll be able to stay the same because it works really well this way. So that's kind of one of the bigger changes that we're making. So just to kind of reiterate, every volunteer will work one Sunday, and that Sunday will be their team. So our first Sunday is our red team, team 1. And so let's say you were on the red team, you would work every first Sunday of the month, both services, and then you're done. So you get every other service off to be there with your family, or I know a lot of you serve somewhere else, so it kind of frees people up to do that sort of thing. So that's kind of an overview of that, and why I'm sharing this with you guys first is because we're also implementing another change that's really exciting as well. We are going to have team captains for every Sunday. We're going to have 3 team captains. There's 3 team captains for every Sunday. If you guys are wanting, that's the role that I am wanting you guys to step into, is to become a team captain for your Sunday. And here is basically what that entails. You're not going to be responsible for really a whole lot, but one of the things that you'll kind of help with is help to, first of all, just facilitate this change, because I know it's very different than how it's ever been done before, and so you guys can really help to kind of see the bigger picture and see how it's a really positive thing and sort of help steer people in that direction. So that's one thing. Another thing that I'm going to have you guys do is there's about 12, depending on the team, there's about 12 to 14 or so people on each team each Sunday. And as the team captains, between the 3 of you, what I'm going to have you guys do is about once a month or once every other month, kind of depending on your schedules and that sort of thing, is just touch base with the other people in your team. And that can be whatever way you feel most comfortable. It can be over an email, it can be over a text message. If you are the kind of person that wants to meet in person, do that. But basically just saying, hey, how are you? How is life? Is there anything that we can pray with you about? So that will, I think, really help to create the team feel, and it'll help every volunteer feel like they matter and like they're special, because they are. They really, really are. And so I'd love to utilize you guys as leaders to kind of step up and take that role. And of course, if there are prayer requests or needs that those people have, you can pass those along to me and to Trish, and we'll do our best to obviously pray for the people and then help meet those needs. So. And we can talk more about that in detail as well later. What we're also going to be doing is, with this whole new scheduling system, let's say you are Team 1, you're Team Red, and you work every first Sunday. So what we're going to do is, if you know, like, man, June's coming up, and I'm actually going to be out of town on the first Sunday of June. So what you would do then is you would swap with someone from another team. So what we're going to do is we have created these sheets right here for every team, and it's got names and contact information on these. So everybody's going to get a copy of these, and you will find the other teams, people that are not on your same team, and ask them to swap with you. So maybe you're not going to be here the first Sunday, but you'll be here the third Sunday. So you can go to the week 3 team, which is the yellow team, and ask somebody if they can maybe swap you Sundays. And then, so as a team captain, what I'm going to have the teams do is just send you a message or an email to let you know, hey, I won't be there, but I'm swapping with so-and-so. I am not going to have them call you so that you can figure out who they can swap with. It's their responsibility. It's everybody's own responsibility. They're just going to give you a heads up so that you know. That way we're kind of aware of who's there and who's not. And so on Sunday morning, if you don't see Beth in her classroom, then you kind of know, where's Beth? What's going on? And you guys will be in your classroom too, and so, you may still not even see everybody, but it just kind of helps keep everything working and gives some accountability there, so they know that they need to be telling somebody, I switched with so-and-so. So that's kind of that. One thing as a team captain that I would ask you guys to do is to spend time praying for your teams. Pray for the people who volunteer with you, pray for the kids in the classes, that sort of thing, in which, part of why we're asking you to step up in this leadership position is because you already behave like leaders. You already pray for the volunteers and pray for our church and pray for the kids here, and so we see that in you. We see leadership ability. We see that you are the kind of person that others would be comfortable going to and giving you prayer requests or telling you how their day went or that sort of thing, and so we see all those values in you and all those those qualities in your character and in who you are. And that's why we want you to step into this role. And so I know that this has been really quick and very brief. You probably have questions. I probably haven't said everything, but we are going to go into more detail tomorrow at the meeting, and then again on Sunday at the meeting. This is where I'm going to kind of tell everybody this. I'm wanting to kick this off in May, so it will start this coming Sunday is our last one of April, and then we'll start this new schedule in May. And so we'll meet and talk more, but please feel free to let me know if you have any questions or need any further explanation or anything. Like I said, I know this was real quick and brief, but take some time to pray and see if you feel that being a team captain is something that that would be a fit for you and something that you'd want to do. And so you're still serving the same amount as everybody else. Everybody's still going to just be serving one Wednesday. So that's really great. The only, real added responsibility, I think, is just that touching base with the people every once in a while. But, there's 3 team captains, so you can kind of split it amongst yourselves. And I think it'll really help to build some great relationships within our ECM team. So I'm very, very excited about it. And so, like I said, just let me know if you have any questions. I am so looking forward to this, and I will see those of you that are coming tomorrow, and if not, hopefully I'll see you Sunday. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and we will talk to you soon.